Welcome into another edition of Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions. I'm Andy Demetra, and joining us today ahead of Georgia Tech's big showdown with number 7 Pittsburgh at O'Keefe Gymnasium this Friday, senior defensive specialist and libero Paola Pimentel. Paola, good to catch up with you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. And before we talk about the matchup versus Pittsburgh, let's turn back the clock to last Friday at O'Keefe in that electric environment in which you guys knocked off then number 3 Louisville in 4 sets. I know that's an environment and an atmosphere you're looking to duplicate against the Panthers, but being on that court, what did that environment, that noise level at O'Keefe mean to you and your teammates?
O'Keefe environment is always so exciting to be at because it's just like loud every time and you feel like supported by the fans, and that makes a huge difference in every single game. I feel like the more you get used to it, the more you get comfortable and just start playing free. So that was definitely like a big important part of like winning last Friday.
And I know you will have that same home court advantage this weekend versus Pittsburgh. You are among the ACC's leaders in digs per set. Georgia Tech as a team leads the ACC in digs per set. What is it about this team where they have been so good, not just you, but everybody else in that court defensively this season?
Well, we just work a lot on defense because I feel like that's our strategy. Keeping the ball up, like even not only the hard shots, but like the easy balls, really taking care of those balls and transitioning from it. Just gives us like a good like 2-3 points in the scoreboard, which gives us like more like a calm like set to be at. So I feel like making those plays, those hustle plays, just bring like a lot of energy to our team too. So we all just bought in the idea of going all out every single point. So basically every ball matters when we're on the court.
I feel like you've been responsible for a lot of frustration across the net because you are taking everybody's hardest swing and you're still coming up with those digs. It takes hustle. It takes courage. What is your mindset on that floor, Paola, when you're positioning yourself and you know you got a high-speed swing coming your way and it's up to you to keep that ball up?
Yeah, I just trust my teammates. I trust the blockers. They're gonna be in the right spot, and if they're not, I'm there to dig. So that's like a like a one-on-one trust thing. So like defense got to be ready for every ball. We need to be on our toes, just expecting the ball to go in any directions and be ready to just turn and run and move to the ball. So basically my mentality is just like going all out. Like my effort, like it has to be maximized every single point. So
Physically, how is the defensive specialist holding up at this time of the season? Because you've been in the line of fire since the 3rd week of August.
yeah, it's just like it gets harder and harder the more people see our games, they see our tendencies and everything. So, but the same way as we study the other teams too. So I feel like I'm very prepared every time we step on the court against a new team. But mostly I just try to be in the right spot and be ready to move, like get the ball up.
You guys have had to adapt this season to the loss of your sensational middle blocker, Liv Mogers. But from your perspective, Paola, share what you've seen of late from the likes of Anna Bosie and Deandra Pierce. Those two were so instrumental in Afeto Monyong as well in that win over Louisville. The way they have picked up the slack for Liv and really given you guys a presence in the middle.
Yeah, we definitely improved a lot. Our middle blocks were there on the game. They were up in every single ball. They were ready to be set. So like that made a huge difference for us because I don't feel like the other teams were expecting that. So Liv definitely was a huge loss for us, but she still helps. She's right there on the court, like helping the like you said, Anna's like a sophomore player. Dee just got in the team, but like Dee's Liv is there standing that support. And we all just encouraged them to be like all out on the court. We know what they're capable of doing. So we knew that that was coming soon. It took us a couple games to like get our blocks into the game, but that was definitely the best night for it to happen.
All right, finally, Paola, you get your rematch with the Panthers. You met them last month. You took them to 5 sets on the road. Didn't get the result, but now you face them at O'Keefe Gymnasium as a team. What'd you learn from that first matchup with the Panthers that you can take with you into this game on Friday?
Yeah, they're definitely not going to step back in anything. We had the first 2 sets last time. So I feel like this time we just got to keep our foot on the gas till the end of the game because there's nothing I mean, 2 sets doesn't mean that you won the game. Like, even though we won the first two, like a lot of things can happen. We're ready for a long match. We know it's not going to be easy. They're a huge opponent for us, like, but that's going to be a big opportunity for our team to grow and like head out to the end of the ACC in a good position.
Well, you guys have already set a school record this year with 2 wins over top 10 programs in the same season, but why stop there? Let's make it a third. Georgia Tech, number 8 in the country, Pittsburgh, number 7, O'Keefe Gymnasium will come alive at 5 p.m. on Friday, and we know we'll see you down there laying out and sacrificing your body like you have all season long. Paola Pimentel, thanks so much for joining us here on Tech Talks presented by EGP Document Solutions.
Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Friday.